keyboard?
Yeah. No, it's a hit device.
I'm sorry. My Mac told me you plugged in.
Yeah, okay.
That's my Mac simplifying.
You gotta be a nerd. Yeah, the problem is like your Mac says it's a keyboard, so you have to press the Z.
Yeah. No, you click 5 times, it tells you I can't detect.
Let's see. Let's see if it works. Yeah, great. So I'm looking like a telemarketer, looking like stupid with that microphone. I'm like a telemarketer. Hello, I'm calling you to sell you bullshit. Sorry?
Fitness in the morning.
Why not? Well, I still think personally that we should go outside and enjoy the sun. It doesn't happen a lot in Belgium, so. Okay. Okay. So maybe we can start. So well, it's a nice topic. Just a quick note, I will just give an overview. I will not dive into details because that's not possible with Jenkins in 50 minutes. The first slide is, in fact, I didn't know if I wanted to. Oh, that's the reverse. Yeah, I didn't know if I had to do an introduction about who am I. There was some discussion last week on Twitter about speakers. Oh, do we need to do that introduction about who we are or not? Well, I still think it's a good idea, but after the presentation about GDPR, I don't know if I'm allowed myself to do a whiz, or you are allowed to do a whiz on myself, so I don't know. So my name is Fabien Rotin. I'm working in the CentOS Infra team. I'm the main sysadmin for CentOS. I started working with Linux in 1998. My first experience was Slackware, which was awful, coming from the Microsoft world. But then I think I learned a little bit more in 20 years. I like to present myself as a DevOps practitioner. Meaning that I like to break things in loop, but I have a feedback loop with myself, so I improve the way I break things. So that's how I ended to be a sysadmin for the CentOS Infra. So a little bit of backstory for the presentation. It's just because I made a promise to someone 3 years ago, and he's in the room today, so I'm quite happy with that. Thanks, GP. For the last load days we had in 2015 at the social event, and after that at the hotel, at the bar, we just discussed about some crazy idea I had back from my previous job, where we were using Ansible to automate a lot of things, but we had to let other people using the automation that we did at the operational side. And Jenkins was really a perfect glue for that. I will explain why. And why it still makes sense in 2018 to still probably use Jenkins on top of Ansible. Because, of course, in the last 3 years, some other tools appeared, including Tower or AWX, which makes sense if you start with that from scratch. But in other cases, it can still make sense to still use Jenkins instead of AWX. I will cover that and the reason why. But the first reaction when I discuss about using Jenkins or anything else on top of Ansible is because release management said, oh, now it's time for you to deploy. Please let your automation work.